Are you serious? Well, I'm definitely not going to see this movie. Are you serious? The writers intentionally emasculated the leading men in Dungeons and Dragons. I was already of whether I wanted to see it or not. Why would you admit to... Well, first of all, now, you know, I can't remember who it was it director or whatever, for The Last of Us admitted to tricking fans into watching a gay romance. So, if he admitted to that, just putting it out there now, huh? The Dungeons and Dragons movies writing team revealed they intentionally emasculated the leading men in the film and put the women on the front lines. Everybody can't go in strong, kicking ass, like the X-Men or something, right? You gotta emasculate the men. That seems fair. Oh, boy. All right. Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves writing team John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein revealed they intentionally emasculated the film's leading men, though not for wokeness. Really? Okay. Let's see why then. While speaking with Variety, Daly and Goldstein discussed how Michelle Rodriguez's Holga the Barbarian and Sophia's Lily's Doric the Druid tend to engage in the front lines of battle compared to their male party members. That was not an attempt at wokeness on our part, Goldstein said. Daly elaborated, saying, "Swear to God it wasn't." It's one of those things where it's like, I mean, you can say that, swear to God, the honest, but the fans have been lied to a lot by Hollywood about certain things. So it's just like, forgive us if we don't believe you. But let's see what else they have to say. Swear to God it wasn't. We liked that Holga is the bruiser that does the dirty work for Edgin, and he doesn't like to get his hands dirty. We also love emasculating leading men. Wait, what? That doesn't sound right. But you also love doing that? What the hell? After reiterating that the reasons did not pertain to woke thinking, the pair explained that they wrote the men that way because they find it funny and fresh, pointing to Rachel McAdams and Jason Bateman's character, Date Night, which Daly and Goldstein also wrote. They also aim to do something similar with Tom Holland's Peter Parker and Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark in Spider-Man Homecoming. We like our male heroes to be challenged and not simply heroic, Goldstein has explained. It's something that the pair found surprisingly difficult to achieve with leading actors in their films. While they did not name names, they noted that they've had experiences with a couple of male actors in the past who refused to look weak or vulnerable in a film. However, they had the opposite problem with Chris Pine, who plays Edgin, the bard in the movie. Instead, Pine reportedly enjoyed making himself look as bad as possible, almost to a fault, to the point the team had to remind him he had to look heroic in some scenes. Interesting. Part of me feels like it's like, I would have to see this to truly understand, because, so they're saying they weren't doing it for wokeness, they were doing it to be fresh and funny. And yes, I get that. That stuff does work in movies. It does. It works in television shows and movies. And sometimes, a laugh is just a laugh, and it's funny to be funny. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, in this day and time, with the way they're doing stuff, I would have to see it. Maybe I'll go see it just so I can give a review and you know what I mean? Regardless of the part each member of the D&D Adventure Party plays, actor Hugh Grant, who plays the rogue Forge Fitzwilliam in the film, noted that none of the main characters are particularly good at what they do. I think maybe what I respond to most in the script was it's about losers. The little band of comrades, they're all a bit crap. You're not great at being a bard, Grant said. And the magician, played by Justice Smith, is really bad. What do they call magicians in Dungeons and Dragons? A sorcerer. He's not much good. And Michelle Rodriguez's character has been thrown out of whatever and is still in love with her husband, who is in love with someone else. Alright. So, I would have to see it then. I would have to see it. It's a movie that I thought about going to see just because the trailers didn't look that great. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But reviewing movies is one of the things that I do on this channel. So, and I like Chris Pine, and I like Rodriguez. So, we'll see. Tell me what you think, though. I don't think it's out yet, right? It's not out yet, is it? I don't think it is. Let me see here. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves release date March 31st. Okay, we'll see. I'll refer back to this video to let y'all know when I do watch it if it's in a bad way or not. I'm gonna be honest about it. Shit. 10 million subscribers. Woo!